So here in VidBuzz.io, if I click the home icon and we scroll down, we can see right here is the AI canvas. I'm going to go ahead and pop this open. And now here in the AI canvas, we can see there is a standard mode, a consistency mode, a character mode, and a video mode. So I'm going to go over each one of these. So right here, we're on standard mode, and this is kind of the basic functionality of most image generation tools. But of course, the benefit with VidBuzz is that it's going to act as an assistant generating your prompts and basically doing all of the thinking for you. For this example, let's just say I'm trying to create a cowboy. And so in this case, I'm just putting into this little prompt window, a cowboy wearing a cowboy hat. And now when I click this blue button, it's basically going to enhance this prompt and make it a little better. However, if I want to keep this original input exactly the same, then all I have to do is turn this enhance prompt off, and that way it won't modify the prompt at all. In this case, we can see that it did add a little bit of detail to this prompt, saying a detailed image of a cowboy dressed in traditional Western attire, prominently featuring a well-worn cowboy hat. So if I were to generate this image, we can see that this is the output right here. Pretty good. But of course, I can also change the image model. Right now it's on Flux, but let's go ahead and switch this to Google Imagen. And now I'll just come down and click the generate button again. And now we can see using the Imagen model, we're actually getting a much different result here, which Imagen is known for its realism and high fidelity images. So it really just depends on what type of aesthetic you're going for. Obviously, you can play around with the different models right here. Of course, I can also adjust the aspect ratio. So if I want a vertical image, I'll switch this to 9:16. And let's just say that I want to generate 2 images at a time. So I'm going to switch the number to 2. And once again, I'll come here and click the generate button. And so after doing that, we ended up with this image right here and this image right here. Both of them look really good, very realistic. So that is the most basic functionality on how to generate prompts and images with VidBuzz.io. Okay, so let's say I'm scrolling along here on VidBuzz and I happen to come across some really cool viral videos like this one. And I'm like, you know what, this is a pretty cool character and I want to create something similar to this. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a screenshot of that. And then coming down to the little icon in the right-hand corner right here, I'm just going to paste that image in, hit upload. And now it's been saved to my media library. So then I can just continue scrolling through all of this viral content. And let's say that I come across another really cool viral video, maybe, you know, something like this. I'm like, you know what, this actually looks really cool with this person in the desert, you know, this glam, whatever it is. So I'm going to go ahead and take a screenshot of this one as well. Click upload more content. I'm going to drop that one into my media library as well. So now if I click this little paintbrush icon, this is going to bring us back into the AI canvas. And if we look over on the right-hand side right here, we can see this media library button. And this is where I have all of my images that I've captured, you know, different videos that are going viral or just cool things that I've seen on the internet. And I want to keep that for inspiration. So let's say I want to create some type of content with this type of character. After choosing that, we can now see that this is selected as the active image. And now I can build a prompt based off of that image. So if I come to this little button right here, generate image prompt, it's basically taking that image and generating a prompt based off of that image. And so now it's already created the prompts for me. All I have to do is click the generate button. And now it's created an image based from that prompt. But once again, I can come over here and play around with the different models. So let's go ahead and switch this to Imagen 4 and click the button again. Let's see what Imagen 4 gives us. Okay, and so here is the output from Imagen 4. Just for fun, let's go ahead and try one on Flux Pro. I'll click the button one more time. And here is what we got from Flux Pro. Now I can also easily change this by just coming back in here, and now let's set this new image as the active image. And so now I'm going to generate a new prompt based off of this new image. Here's the new prompt here. I'll go ahead and generate, and here's what we got from that. I'll go ahead and try one on Imagen 4. And here's what we got with Imagen 4. So this makes it super fast and convenient to save all of your inspiration images into your media library and easily be able to generate prompts off of any image that you've collected in seconds. So this is another huge time saver, which is the prompt iteration feature. So again, if we're talking about this image right here, it's really easy to add adjustments. So all I did was come back down here and said, make it so she's riding a camel and it's nighttime with cinematic lighting. I'll click this button again. And so now it's going to add those modifications to the previous prompt. So here's the new prompt. Let's generate the image and see what we get. Okay, so here's the new image. It's definitely nighttime. She's definitely riding a camel. So I'd say that gave us exactly what I was asking for. I'm going to add another iteration and say, make it so there are pyramids in the background. I'll click the blue button again, and it's going to insert this into the prompt. Here's our new prompt. Let's see what we get. Okay, and here is our new image. And I'd say that is super awesome, because normally in order to do this, you have to either rewrite the prompt and figure out how to insert the adjustments while also trying to make sure that you format the prompt properly. Or of course, you can go to ChatGPT and you can have ChatGPT write all of the prompts for you, then bring those prompts into a different tool and generate your images, which can become a pain if you're trying to go back and forth from ChatGPT to a different image generation tool or whatever. And so in this case, you can just iterate whatever you want, generate the image, done.